that was it, basically. The fact that, oh, if Sam's this twisted to Adam, and they just thought away and they couldn't piece it together, they thought, well, his dad's love, it must be to do with his mother. That just reconfirmed of the fears of the fact that, yeah, she bullied Wara. When actually, yeah, she loved Wara more than anybody. That's a great speech by Adam because of the fact it's the first time Laura stood up for herself against him and realised, you're fucking nothing. I've suffered way more than you. Fuck off. I'm the one capable of being the doctor and I'm the one he fucking loves. He don't give a shit about you. Fuck off. And it scared the fuck out of him because he was led by a child. I wrote a song about it to celebrate. He was led by the child. He thought he was so great and he got this great education, but she knew that he had fucking done something wrong which he was not admitting to, and he caused all this basic further abuse and just blamed it on me, and I just took it. I've taken it for the edges. This is the first time I've ever admitted, no, this is your fault, Adam. You're the reason why your parents are this fucking split up now, and you're the reason why I fucking I don't have a friendship with you associated as before. You're the reason why I fucking thought twice or 3 times because of the fact that you wanted me to talk to you. You knew you had the power to talk to me, as in you had the choice to talk to me. I was legally bound into thinking, no, I cannot even chat to you at all. You knew that I did because you were the one who went out of your way to fucking really stammering a long fucking statement, to the point where I was thinking, Jesus, Laura really hates me, to the point where I really thought Laura hated me. I was gutted. I wasn't angry at her, I was just gutted, to the point where Stell and Tone had to go out their way to say, you know, she was actually the only one who defended you, because they could see it was ruining me, thinking that this is how much she hates me. That was like amazing to know, oh right, she was actually the one who fucking was trying to say, no, he doesn't deserve it as bad as this. He was the only one who stood my fucking corner. That was what scared you. She did it because she was standing up for me. Only one I've ever known, ever in my life, to actually stand up against somebody who she was made to be frightened of because of the fact that he got jealous of the fact that I fucking put him in his place, and he got his little faggot friend to chuck him around the room so he knew how to do it, so then he could chuck her around the room. That's why I brought that one up as well. Why? Because it really fucking bothered me. You would never have done that if I was there. And then you're like, oh yeah, I did chuck Laura around the work room. It was like, mate, I would have never fucking dared. The one time I fucking bounced her off a trampoline, it was because of the fact you were so jealous and making out that we had to have turns and I was your little servant. I didn't know what to do, so I just served you and fucked her off. And then I realised I'm serving the wrong person here. He's just a little faggot fucking ungrateful kike who basically has just made me hurt somebody who was completely in the right. And that was a beautiful moment we were having together. She just loved bouncing with me. That was all it was. It was so simple and sweet, to the point I didn't even understand, because you just wouldn't allow that. Wouldn't allow me to realise she just loved it, mate. I've never seen somebody happy in my company like that before. Made me feel amazing, to the point where I've never fucked other girls because of how good that made me feel. And then the fact that she forgave me, and the fact that she gave me a hug, meant that, like I said, that hug meant more to me than fucking getting on anybody, basically. Just a hug. Because fucking it felt like she really wanted to hug me, and she felt really safe in my hug, and it just felt really, really like she just fitted in my arms. It was lovely. It was like, oh, that's lovely. I will never forget this, and I never did. I couldn't be close to girls because of that. Point where when Rachel Cronsey came round to my house, I personally made sure she felt very scared when she was trying to be celebrated. Like, oh, Stokes and Matty were like going on about the fact that that's why I told it to Laura and was like really pleased to tell her. Because I thought, she will get where I'm coming from. She's actually mint. You're a cunt. I'm going to start doing things where it's like, yeah, you'll get the fucking joke. He just thought I was some horrible bastard who'd chuck cats on girls. It was like, no, she was trying to like cement her position in my room. And I was thinking, this is not your fucking room to cement your position in. Chuck Bernard on. Oh, you're scared of cats, are you? Both. She wouldn't even bollock me for chucking it on her. She had a go at Matty and Stokes for laughing at her when I chucked it on her. That's how scared she was of me. Nobody had ever done that to Rachel Cronchet before, to the point where I was the one who slapped her ass in front of her whole family. But when I used to hear those rap songs of going, oh, in the school, in the class, I used to slap all the girls' ass. I hated it. Why? Because it's like, you never slapped a girl's ass. You just celebrated it later. When you slap a girl's ass when you're a child and you do that in front of the family, thinking that this is just, I've gotten to this age, is the right thing to do, it is really embarrassing. You think, Jesus, I was a monster. I really was just, they thought it was great. Why? Because she was fucking full of herself. Her whole family thought she was full of herself. Her little sister thought she was full of herself. They thought it was hilarious, to the point where her little sister loved it, because me and Stokes celebrated it, not in a paedophile way. Stokes was very honest about his rape. Hey, how about a rape, Ronnie? And they were laughing their heads off about it. Why? Because they were being celebrated for once, not in a sexual way, not like, I'm going to do so, or we should meet up later. And that was the only time I met him. The point where she really fancied me later, and I fancied her, and I thought, nah, because of you, Laura. Fucked it up with Amon. Really fancied her. Fucked it up because of you. Even the bitch that bore me was gutted about that one. She thought, yeah, she was actually lovely. The shit you get from this fucking kite. Is this girl worth it, Sam? Yes, she is. That's what I always believed. Yeah, she is. He's not, but they're perfect opposites. He's not worth it for shit, but she fucking is. Basically, that's what I always stood to the point where I message her, she just blocks me. Great. After all these videos I've put up, everything, trying to let her into my heart, let her into my mind and soul, show her, look, these are all the people who've contacted me. This is what I've said. I've even given you my passwords. I've given you my email addresses. The amount of people that can now fuck me online because of what I've given online all over social media. I just thought it'd be great, be like a museum for everybody. It's like the museum of Sam Kramer's Facebook. Oh, you can even make a comment with your Carr. I've gone there, done that. I just thought that was a great thing to do. It's like, fucking hell, this person's that honest about what he did. You can all be Sam Kramer if you want, and fucking go on his fucking bits and bobs and just see it. See it for yourself. Feel what it was like being Kramer for a moment. Why? Because I could tell everybody loved the Fuhrer that much, that they missed him that much. So I thought, if I just fucking show you everything and then give it to you all as the final gift, what, on the day of Mothers? Well, that's a beautiful thing to celebrate Mother's Day with, I thought, what not? I just celebrate it on the day of Mothers. Mummy's Day. That a mummy personally went out of her way to literally just give me faith in myself, so I stopped being this dirty, horrible, almost paedophile-like character that everybody was embarrassed to know, so I could actually have some self-worth and tell you all the final excerpts. She's brilliant. Tess, at FolkGirl84. She's mint. She's the first person who's ever given me faith in myself since Wara. And Lisa Everly. To tell you the truth, the bitch that bore me too. Well, nah, she was just a straight up bully. Why? Because she thought nobody's gonna bully him worse than me. Even fucking Megan Harvey was scared of the bitch that bore me. I say how scary Megan Harvey is, but the reason why that Megan Harvey would take her bollocking and wait till it was just me and her was because of the bitch that bore me, and it was fear out of respect. Why? Because it was like, this fucking bitch has done what I wanted to do before me. She's a right bitch about being a bitch. No one likes her. Fucking really opinionated, really strong in her opinions, that doesn't matter what position in life you have, she will fucking bring you down. You might be this or that or the other. She was a hard-working teacher she was the only one who fucking looked after that lad who got electrocuted. She could see he was in with a group of lads who was going to end up leaving him in a situation where he got electrocuted, and I make out it was her who did it. No, she saved him, mate. She was the one who made him feel good about himself when everybody else just ran away from him, basically. You know, everybody else thought, oh yeah, fucking hell, he's not cool anymore. He's not so-and-so's younger brother from the estate or whatnot. He's just an electrocuted fucking kid who looks ugly now. We don't want to know him. She was the one who wanted to know him, made him feel good about himself, made him love fucking Kit again. What did you love? At the point where that was his mate because of what the bitch that bore me did. His mate was Kit, his watch. That was the proudest thing she ever did, mate. She always went on about it. She'd never say that was what I said. She'd never say I told him that. She'd just tell you it, and just be smiling as if to say, I was just happy to see him fucking, to the point where he pissed teachers off and he became a naughty kid again because he was always going on about Kit to his fucking watch. Now, say what you want about her, but you would have been fucked without her.